Time with Maddie Slay says bank.
Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be talking about experiences that I've had in school. There's actually going to be a lot of story times when it comes to that because for some reason I have not had good experiences when it comes to most faculty in my schools. So this one specifically is in high school. And as you read in the title, I literally got in trouble for sitting incorrectly. Who knew you could sit incorrectly? Basically what happened was that I had a substitute. You know, now that I've noticed, it's been substitutes that I've mainly had problems with. I don't know why, but it was in my science class. What happened was that the tables are really high. It was basically like a lab class and the chairs were really high as well. For me at least, the way that I would sit was that this would be the chair and then the chair had a little like supporting part under it to put your feet on it. If you put your feet on there, then for me, my knees would touch the table. And I didn't like my knees hitting the table. So all I did, I kid you not guys, was I turned my body to the side. My legs were to the side. And then my body was like this doing my work. I was doing my work. I was behaving well. I was doing my work. And then the teacher just comes strolling past me. And he's like, "Young lady, move your legs." And I was like, hold up. Like in my head, I was like, why are you giving me so much attitude? I'm doing my work. He's looking at me and I was taken back, and I'm not one to stay quiet, especially if I think it's wrong. Like, how are you gonna, that was so rude. So I look at him and I was like, "Sir, why do I need to move my legs? It's not in the hallway and it's not interrupting anyone's space or any environment. Like you know how they say the learning environment, you're disrupting it. They love using that for everything. But I wasn't disrupting the learning environment and it's not in the way of anybody. I'm still in my own like personal space. I'm still within my desk. Why do I need to move my legs?" He was really mad. Very mad that I questioned him. And he looks at me and I guess that triggered him and he got more mad and he was like, "What did I just say? Move your legs and I'm not gonna tell you again." And I was like, "No." And he was like, What? And I was like, I'm not gonna move my legs. You're not explaining to me why and I'm very uncomfortable." Okay, this is the thing. He was telling me to move them specifically straight, so my body's straight forward. And that's why I was explaining to him and I was like, I'm not gonna move them like that because my knees hit the desk and it's very uncomfortable for me. And then he just kept getting mad. It was honestly a really immature thing that this was even happening. I didn't want to drop it because I was not gonna move my legs. He was just gonna tell me to move them again. He just kept getting really mad and he said, "Okay, fine, I'll call administration." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Oh, and I'm gonna call your mom too." So you wanna bring my mama into this? Okay. Call her. You know, as a matter of fact, I'll call her for you. He goes in front of the desk, he starts calling security and whatnot. I go and I call my mom. And my mama don't play when it comes to anything related to like school and me. You know, Mama Bear came into action. But like if I'm in the wrong, obviously she's gonna correct me. But I told her this situation and she got really upset because this is pretty much a waste of time for her because he's trying to get me in trouble for not wanting to move my legs when I was doing my work, I wasn't talking, and he was the only one that was disrupting the learning environment, as they love to say. So she got really mad and she says, "You know what? Put me on the phone. I want to speak to him since he wants to have this little conversation." Y'all, that was not a good idea for him. You don't understand what he did afterwards though, right? Oh my god. So I put my mom on the phone. At this point, you know, I was feeling a little petty. Okay, not appropriate, but it just came out of me and I was like, "You said you wanted to call my mom, right? Well, here she is." He was like, I don't want to talk to her." "You did just 2 minutes ago. What happened? Didn't you say you were gonna call her anyways?" He was like, "I don't want to talk to her." And then my mom heard that. She goes through the phone. Sir, you want to speak to me? Speak to me now then. I'm on the phone. I'm not going to speak to you later. The substitute heard that and he ended up getting the phone. And then my mom was telling him, she's not a child and either way you should not be telling her where she can or cannot move her legs. If she's not disrupting anyone, she's not being disrespectful and she's doing her work. And basically he was really rude with my mom. He just kept giving her attitude and he had this weird voice where he would sound like he was sleeping and mumbling. It was so bad. He was like, oh, no, no, no. He ended up just interrupting my mom and hanging up on her. And I was like, oh, you did that with the wrong one. And then he goes, calls administration. I have to go to the office, right? This is why I've had really bad experiences when it comes to administration. Because listen to what they told me verbatim. The assistant principal, she starts saying how my mom can't get involved, that in the real world it's not gonna be like that. She was asking me like what happened and I explained to her exactly how I'm explaining it to you guys. You know what she tells me? This lady goes and tells me and she goes like this and she goes, well, Mr. So-and-so is a perfect soft-spoken gentleman. He would never dare to raise his voice. So I don't know what you're talking about. What? What? Like, what you... Anytime this man gets upset, he starts screaming. She claimed that she surveyed the class and she knows him personally, so he would never dare to raise his voice because he's such a soft-spoken gentleman. Yeah, I got detention for that and I had to organize papers. Yeah, I was so mad when that happened. Like, how could you be so ignorant? How could you just completely dismiss me? You like to say that I'm an adult, but you just treated me like a child and claimed that everything I said was a lie and that it's impossible for somebody to get angry and raise their voice. They never want to try to get the administration held accountable for the actions. The child is just always wrong because they're children and they don't know better, right? Oh, Lord. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a few story times coming up and I'm still waiting to do the part 2 on the Paris one just because my family watches my videos. They're gonna think I'm psycho when they found out what I ended up doing to go and how I got there. And again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if there's anything you want me to do. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.